Hello and welcome everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Alexei Wisny and I study science and technology at University of Engineering in Łódź. Today I will tell you something about various sources of energy produced in power plants in Poland and why it's not correctly working as good as it should be. So, the first question that we should ask ourselves is, how many times a day you charge your mobile phone? Usually the answer is between once, sometimes twice per day. But even when we consider that a majority of people do similarly as we do, it's still a huge amount of electric energy, even not considering other electrical devices. And that's where the problem begins. In Poland, in fact, we've got only 3 types of electric energy. Electric energy produced in thermal power plants using several types of coal that is burned there, wind power plant and hydroelectric power plant, which uses renewable sources of energy. That gives us only 3 types of producing energy, where one is getting more and more regulations because of emitting some dangerous elements into atmosphere. When we look at a bit of modern countries like France or Germany, we can clearly see that they use much more different types of producing electric energy, and one of them is energy produced in atomic power plants, which is the topic of my presentation. In atomic power plant, the energy is produced by bombarding the uranium nucleus with neutrons, and it provides it to split and increase the heat, which of course increases the heat and temperature of the water in the reactor, and the water produced because of this steam, and steam makes the turbine to rotate and of course then exchange the work that it's producing into electric energy. That takes less fuel because of the same amount of energy that we produce in thermal power plant. In thermal power plant we should use approximately about 2.5 million of coal to produce the same amount of energy in atomic power plant using only 30 tons of uranium. And of course it not produce and emit carbon or nitrogen into the air. In Poland people are aware of this type of energy because of accident in Chernobyl in 1986, where the power plant was destroyed and collapsed and emitted a huge radioactive cloud all over the Europe and especially over the Poland, where at that time pregnant women and children had to be really careful to not get any illness because of the high radiation all over the country. For example, they had to drink Lugol's fluid. And at the end I think that we should really consider this type of energy in our country. Especially nowadays, where we are using much more electric energy with every year, and usually the power plants produce the same amount of energy or even less. Thank you.